Proving you've been vaccinated will be vital, and tech companies are designing ways to show it. Jolene Kent has more on that.
With vaccines on the horizon, new health apps are springing to life. IBM and Clear, the tech company known for expediting security screenings at airports, are both creating new apps to take in real-time vaccination information. They could eventually be used for admission to concerts and live sports.
So here's how it works. The app gives you a health pass to show before you go into big stadiums like this, to streamline the process, to make it safer and faster for you to get to your seat.
It'll flash green if your health information meets requirements.
A stadium or a venue would not see your personal health data. Everything is opt-in and you control your information.
But how much information will Clear have, even though the stadium may only see the green?
It's a secure identity platform. We don't hold your health data.
The LA Football Club, a Major League Soccer team, says Health Pass is part of their reopening plan next year.
How much do you need technology like this to be able to fill these seats again?
It's going to be a must. It's an expectation of government officials that ultimately will decide when and how we can bring fans back. We also want to know that when we get up to go to a concession stand, when we walk into the team store, that the other people that came through the gates and are here with us are also safe.
For live events, Ticketmaster is exploring several options, including a smartphone verification system for vaccination status and negative tests. The Australian government has also said it may require proof of vaccination in the future for entry into the country. A glimpse into a vaccinated future and a new normal. Jolene Kent, NBC News, Los Angeles.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, the bonus to the apostles, elders, of great millstone. Shalom to the elected nation of Israel. This is Ratazah from the GMS Great Millstone Atlanta camp. All right, with another video. And as you just saw and heard, played this video. It was actually from Twitter. But the website that I'm on is Blacklisted News. And they pretty much embedded the video there. The title of this post is Vaccine Passport Apps, but I thought that it was just a conspiracy theory. You see that? And, you know, as you brothers and sisters know that may watch this video, you know that we here at Great Millstone, all right, starting with the apostles, the elders, and the leadership on down. All right, prophecy is our forte, as the scriptures say, and it commands us to do, is to prophesy of these coming events, to be watchmen for the house of Israel, the nation of Israel, and warn them from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And one of the prophecies that we constantly harp on is, of course, the mark of the beast, written of in Revelation chapter 13, and many other scriptures, primarily in the book of Revelations, but in which the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip. And as you just saw in this video, this is what you call gradualism. Okay, gradualism, which we may look that word up. As a matter of fact, let's do that real quick. All right, they're coming out with a vaccine passport app, to where you're not going to be able to travel unless you have, or you could prove that you've been vaccinated. All right. Let's see, gradualism. A gradual method of action. Okay, that's pretty much all it gives you. Let's go to gradual, see what it says. Gradual, having steps or ridges. A step climb, a step towards something. A degree of something rising by stages. See that? So the so-called white man, he's dealing in stages. Okay, first it was the mask. All right, you know, you're not going to be able to fly. And you know, I've had a chance to travel during the so-called pandemic, and they won't let you get on unless you have a face covering. All right, I believe it was somebody, I came across an article where there was a passenger, I think he got jail time for not wanting to wear his mask on the flight. You see, then it's going to go from that to, well, if you're not vaccinated, All right. If you can't prove that you've been vaxxed, then they even said in that video that they won't even allow you to enter the country. All right. So for all people that's staying around the world that want to come to America, if you haven't been vaxxed, they won't let you enter. Okay. So where do you think this is going to go? And they also said in that video that this is going to be the new norm to a how did they word it, to a vaccinated future or something like that. I can't say it verbatim, but this is all leading. They gonna lead it down to this chip, man, the RFID chip. But what people call us conspiracy theorists, other Israelite groups such as your IUIC and your ISUPKs. All right, those are two main groups that sit there and call us conspiracy theorists. When these things is right in your face, it's clear as day. See, and it says what? It says what? A step climb, a step toward something. So what is this leading to, man? Let's go back to this post. All right. What is the vaccine? All right, what his brothers say the vaccine passport leading to? It's leading to the chip. All right. Because the so-called white man, he wants to chip the people. All right. That's part of his New World Order agenda. And this is not conspiracy, man. It's right in your face. Clear as day. All right. I think that's pretty much all they give you. All right. They got some comments here from people. Matter of fact, let's read this. You got a person here, R. Empson. They will all take the Mark II 666. See that comment right there? They will all take the Mark II 666. I wonder where he got that from. He got it from the scriptures. All right, Revelation 13. Yeah, you know, this is common, people comment, but it's going to show you that Great Millstone has been correct. Okay, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua Slakia. Let's go to 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. I don't know if I got to slide over. 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11. Lest Satan, all right, which the physical counterpart to the spiritual demon Satan is Esau Edom, all right, the so-called white man. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right. And as we went to that word devices in the Greek, it says the evil plots or plans, man. So the evil plans or the thoughts of Satan, the men of the Lord are not ignorant to that. Okay. The Most High has woken us up and opened our eyes to where we can see clearly that the mark of the beast is the RFID chip. Okay, we can look at what he's trying to do with the mask, and then the vaccine and these different things. We can see that clearly. Why? Because we're not ignorant to his plans and his thoughts. Because the scriptures tell you what he was going to do. All right, so we're not ignorant of his devices, man. But you know, as we always go into with these other Israelite groups that people follow, and they're being misled because they're teaching them lies, man. All right. Like you had this one video, all right, which I may, jump in the ring and do a response to it with the guy from IUIC. I think I want to say that was in I can't remember which camp that was. That either was somewhere in Memphis or Nashville, somewhere in the South, where it was a Jake that came up, was asking questions. He asked about the mark of the beast. And the IUIC speaker told him that the mark of the beast was sin. You know what I'm saying? And that's a total lie, man. He straight up lied to that brother. Which hopefully he comes across our videos and gets edified and warned and gets properly informed of what's going on out here. But he lied, man. Talking about the mark of the beast is sin, is spiritual. No, the mark of the beast is the RFID chip. All right, and we're seeing as we went into the definition of gradualism, okay, we're seeing that manifest. All right, manifest means to be made clear, man. So, the men of the Lord have been warning on this thing, man, and it's clear as day, right in your face. All right, just like that article said. Do you still think it's a conspiracy theory? All right, let's go from there to Let's get a couple more. Let's go to hell, fuck it. Revelation 13. Okay. I didn't have anything written down. I just wanted to jump right into it. Revelation 13 and get right to the point. 16. He calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, right? All right. This the word mark is charagma in the Greek, which is it's a physical thing. It's something that's going to be inserted in your skin. It's not spiritual. All right. It's not spiritual. It's a physical thing. All right. And then verse 17, this is the part that they don't, I've yet to hear them break this down. These other groups that say the mark is spiritual. Verse 17, that no man might buy or sell. All right. So it's reading on, it's save he that had the mark. So if you don't have this mark, you're not going to be able to do transactions. Okay. This is going to be, as I said in that video that I played earlier, this is going to be the new norm. Okay. Cashless society. All right. Now I do Uber Eats from time to time, and I had a pickup at a spot. I think it was Panera Bread. If you brothers heard of that spot called Panera Bread. And before I got to the door, when you go up to the door, there's a sign. They had a paper sign there say, you basically right now we're not accepting cash. You got to pay with a card, man. And you see that commonly with these different stores and department stores and things of that nature, where they have the signs up front, we're not accepting cash. All right. Why? Because Esau Edom wants to move into, as I said, a new norm. All right. Well, you're going to have to use these apps. All right. You got to scan this and scan that, swipe this. And ultimately, it's going to come down to that microchip, man. All right. It says 17 again, that no man might buy or sell. So what the hell is buying and selling got to do with sin? What the hell they got? No, this is a actual device that's going to enable you to function in society, man. Just like that video. If you don't have that Vax app, then you can't fly. You can't enter the country. You can't go to bars and go to concerts unless you scan that app and prove that you've been vaxxed. It says, reading on, or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for his number of a man, and his number is 666. All right, just like we read in that comment back on Blacklisted News. All right, the person said they all gonna take the mark, 666, right there. All right, which is what? Satan. This is demonic, but you got Israelites, telling you otherwise, man. So at the end of the day, man, the men of the Lord been warning you, man. All right, we've constantly harp on it. People say but it is what it is, man. Scripture tells to despise not prophesying. Let's see. All right, I don't really see nothing else. Maybe I'm reading over it, but yeah, man, we in them times, man. All right, it's not a conspiracy theory. This is the will of the Lord being performed on the earth through the left-hand side, man. So take heed. Matter of fact, let's end it off with this. That's what's that? Is that 1 Peter's 1 or 2 and 13? Let's see if I can get it. Yep, 1 Peter's 1 and 1 and 13. It says, wherefore gird up the loins of your mind. All right, and I always bring this out. All right, if you go into the Bible that I have, which at the bottom of the page it has footnotes and definitions for certain verses. For this phrase where it says gird up the loins of your mind, in my Bible it says prepare your mind for action. So we have to prepare our minds for what's to come. All right, we have to prepare our minds not to take the V. All All right, or take the max. You have to prepare our minds not to take the chip, you know, not to fold in that time. I mean, it's easier said than done, but we have to prepare ourselves, which is to stay in these scriptures, constantly pray, how about Shem Yahushua, purge, and get our minds ready. All right, which these other camps are not teaching you to do. They're teaching you to basically just, you know, just go along with life. All right, it's not going to be no Jacob's trouble. Everything's going to be okay. It's not going to be no hour of temptation. They're not telling you to prep your minds for what's coming. And it says what? To be sober and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Hamashiach Yahushua. So we got to hope, man, hope to the end for that grace that the Most High cover us, man, that his right hand, which is Yahushua, cover us and deliver us in these times, man, because it's going to get real. Okay? So we have to have our minds prepped. You know, we have to be fully girded, which is spoken of in Ephesians chapter 6, and just be ready to do battle, man. All right? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So, Lord willing, this was an edifying video. All right? I just want to make it as short as possible. Lord willing, to the next lesson. Shalom.